Hey Jonesy Babes and Anonymous Jonesy Babes, welcome back to my channel. So let's have a little discussion for a second, okay? Alright, so do you guys remember the guy named DeAndre? Marquita's live-in boyfriend. He's the guy that called Roxy and Mark D to come over because he didn't want Shannon hiding out in his house, and you know they haven't been to work, and he was just saying a whole bunch of stuff, right? He was expressing his concerns. He started expressing his concerns on Brittany Ann's channel. Okay, that's how I found out about him. And then the next thing you know, Mark D and his team are going over to his home because he really wanted Shannon to be gone. So I'm like, this is not going to turn out well. Well, it got a little crazy. All right, it got a little crazy in that household. But he was sitting at the table and he was talking. You know, he was saying how, you know, listen, he doesn't feel comfortable. He feel like they're up to something, you know, expressing his concerns about Marquita and Shannon, and that they probably know something. They know something. Okay. I want to know if he's okay. You know what I'm saying? The brother had came over, and Eric's son had came over, you know, to confront him. It was just a whole big mess. So with all of that happening, and now we go from that to everything being quiet, I just want to know if the brother is okay. All right? That's all I want to know. I just want to know if he is all right. Because, honey, the way he was rolling that blunt, he looked like he was just a nervous wreck. Like his nerves was bad. But I guess he was doing that to, you know, he needed that blunt. He needed to smoke, take the edge off. And I understand what you're dealing with there. So that's one thing. But he did say something that my antennas went up on. And I'm not sure if anyone else caught it, or if you pay any attention to it. He had a conversation and he was talking about Marquita's son. You know, how he got in trouble for bringing a little knife to school. And he actually called that little boy a Jarvis, I think 2.0, or a Jarvis 2nd. And that's not cool. Okay, that wasn't a compliment. We all know Jarvis' behavior. And for him to compare Jarvis to that little boy, well, that little boy to Jarvis, that's very concerning. It's very concerning. What is this little boy doing for him to compare the two? And if he's doing something that he's not supposed to be doing, Marquita better get a handle on that now. Okay? She better get a handle on it now. If he needs some help, she better get him some help. But that is not a great comparison. And the fact that he has cousins that he's probably still around that are females, yeah, she better get that together. Because he didn't say it for nothing. He didn't say it for nothing. He mentioned it for a reason. So I caught that also. So I just wanted to know, did you guys catch it, and how do you feel about it? You know, the cycle got to stop somewhere. It has to stop. Anybody being compared to Jarvis, that is not a good look at all. That is not a good look. And he's young. So if he has an issue and he's doing some things he's not supposed to be doing, his mother better get a handle on it. And if she can't handle it, send him to his father and let him handle it and get him some help. Because I don't want to read about him in a paper years later, okay? And we're like, oh my God, that's Marquita's son. That's not what I want. So it's very concerning, very concerning. Now, let's talk about Marquita and Shannon. You know who they remind me of? Remember watching Law and Order. Those of you who watch Law and Order, you should know this. Law and Order SVU. It was a episode called Identity, where they were twins, and they were so in tune with each other that when they was in the interrogation rooms, separate interrogation rooms, they both was at the wall, like holding the wall, and had their heads and their ears turned to the wall. I guess to feel the closeness. That always creeped me out. And that's who Marquita and Shannon act like. They are very close. They are very close. If you notice, when Mark D walked into the bedroom, they both was sitting on the same side of the bed, okay, next to each other, which is fine, but they both were on the phone. It's like one is never that far away from the other one. If you look at the video when they had that big old argument, and Marquita, she was yelling, "This is my house, this is my house." Shannon was right behind her, okay? And then when Shannon was getting to something, Marquita wasn't that far behind. Those twins are very close. And I don't think they will tell each other. Now, they may go against somebody, but they're not going to tell on each other. So I just wanted to bring that up to you guys. That's who they remind me of, in a way. But, yeah. I just hope that DeAndre is okay, that nothing happened to him, or, you know, he's cool. If he comes across this page, hey, just let us know you good, buddy. That's all. And as for Marquita's son, if he has an issue, and you guys know what I'm talking about, she better get a handle on it before it's too late. But anyway, that's all I want to say. I'm working on some other content because this whole thing with Nazaria Harris, I think is like dying down until the trial. So, with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.